Welcome to Educate to Illustrate. This is Dan Zimmerman. You've come to the perfect place to level up your drawing skills because learning how to draw is all about education and practice. Go ahead and grab your favorite art supplies, subscribe, and let's go. Today we're going to be learning how to draw the flag of India inside its own nation's outline. All you need to start is something to draw with, like a marker or a pencil, and a white sheet of paper or a whiteboard. And then with this one, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 points on the paper. One for the southern point, the northern point, which are pretty symmetrical. And then for the west and east point, they're not very symmetrical. So the west point is going to be a little bit lower than the east point. And when I'm talking about these points, I'm talking about the most west or most east point of the map. Okay, now that I've got the 4 points down, now I'm gonna just go ahead and starting with the northernmost point, just kind of mapping out exactly how this is going to start off. But basically I'm just gonna be kind of looking at the map while I draw, and just you kind of let your hand kind of move with what you're seeing, and then just kind of keeping your eyes on the points on the whiteboard. And then as you go down, you kind of just make sure that you're kind of guesstimating about where you're going to get to when you get to that next point. So right here I've hit the western point. See, there's just a little edge out there, then I'm curving around, and then I'm gonna come down and back more towards the center. And then this part's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you get kind of the right angle coming down. It's not too curved at first, and then it kind of makes its way towards that southernmost point. That's why I kind of like to put those dots on the map, because then it kind of gives me a place to go. Otherwise I find myself way off. So here I'm going to adjust the southern point because I feel like I've got it pretty good. And then I'm going to make my way back up from the southern point. Now with drawing this, I did make a few mistakes. So I went back and I drew a horizontal line kind of at the point where there's, looking at the flag where it's green. I've made a horizontal line, and then I've also made a vertical line, because you'll notice that right there the land goes pretty much perpendicular with that part, and then it starts to go out a little bit more flat. So sometimes you have to go back, you erase, you put some more guiding lines or points to kind of help you, and then you can continue on. So I think I've got it pretty good at this point. I'm just coming up to that bay right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and adjust down. I had to move the east point because it just wasn't giving me quite enough room. But now I think I'm a little bit closer. I may adjust it one more time if I need to, but I come down here. It's looking a lot better this time. And then I'm going to be coming up, and I noticed that the east point again is not quite where I put it. I'm just double checking that it looks right, so I'm gonna just keep on going with that. And it looks like the east point was even a little bit higher and further east. That's okay. Now that I can come across the top, it's getting a little bit easier. This part isn't quite as hard. And then I'm gonna be coming back up, looking at that north point and kind of looking at the map. I'm going to go ahead and kind of follow the lines that I'm seeing, doing my best to kind of guesstimate. None of my maps are perfect. They're just pretty general. There's definitely a lot of errors in them, but they get the general idea of being recognizable. And then just got this last point. I'm kind of checking with the left side to make sure I'm matching up with some of the land formations on the right and borders. And then I'm going to go ahead and come up here and connect it up. I'm noticing that I'm not quite high enough, so I'm gonna kind of come up above where I started and then kind of erase that first part that I did. But now I can go ahead and go back and kind of erase those guiding lines and points. And I'm kind of just glancing at it. It's looking pretty good to me. Like I said, it's not exact. It's a little bit flat on the top, but it's pretty close. Now we can go ahead and get going on the colors. So if you've got green, blue, and orange, we're gonna start with actually the middle part of the flag. And I'm just gonna put a point right at the middle. That's gonna serve as our central point for that circle. You don't want it to be too big because we've got to do a lot of decoration around it, but I'm gonna also outline the circle. That's gonna serve as the point for the spindles, and then make even a bigger circle around that. I've noticed when I'm drawing circles that if I use my wrist to draw the circle, that usually it's not a very good circle. It's lopsided. So I'll try to keep it with my shoulder and just let your shoulder and your arm, your whole arm, kind of do the circle, and it usually turns out quite a bit better. So now that we've got, a couple concentric circles and a dot in the center, now I'm just gonna put a few of these little points all the way around. I don't know exactly how many there are, but there's quite a few. So every half a centimeter or so, I'm just gonna put a point. And this is going to be kind of guiding our lines that come from the center in just a moment. Okay, coming back up around the circle, we've got our points now in place. They don't need to be exact, but try to get, a good amount of them. And then from here, I'm basically just going to be drawing a line down to that first circle that goes around the center point. And I'm just gonna keep doing lines from between the points on the outside to the center. So you kind of have to keep adjusting your angle each time that you do that, and eventually you come around. Okay, once you've got the center part of the flag done, now you can get the orange color out, and I just kind of guesstimating where I feel like about a third of the flag is, and I just go ahead and go all the way across with an outline first, and then I come back and fill in all the land where the orange is. Okay, and then we're on the last color, the green. So again, I'm looking at kind of the bottom third of the map and just gonna do a guiding line first and then go ahead and fill in. Okay, and for this last part, we've got the flagpole. So again, just a straight line down the left side, a couple parallel lines. I usually make them just, a little bit apart so that I can take my brown marker in a minute, and I'm just gonna fill that in, and it's the perfect width. And then go ahead and put a knob on the top. For this one, I'm gonna connect the flag and the country just kind of like with a string, just to kind of make it look a little bit more continuous. So I put a dot there at the top, draw over the top and connect it all the way to the pole. Same thing with the bottom. And then the last part is just coloring in the flagpole and the top. So I, have a light brown. You could use black. Go ahead and fill that in. If you do the width just the right amount, then you don't have to go back and color it any more than just kind of one stripe down if you're using a marker. And then if you've got yellow, go ahead and just color in the yellow knob at the top. All right, and that's it. So if you stuck around to this point, great job. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I look forward to the next time. What country and flag should we do next? Be sure to comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe to support more Educate to Illustrate videos. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other videos. See you next time!